Movies have always been a window into imagination, but some of the most powerful films are rooted in reality. When the words "based on a true story" appear, the experience changes instantly. We lean in, curious to see how much of it actually happened. Some films take us back to the darkest chapters of history. Schindler's List is one of the most haunting examples. Oskar Schindler, a German businessman, risked everything to save Jewish lives during the Holocaust. The film doesn't just tell a story, it preserves memory, reminding us of courage and humanity in the face of evil. On the other side of the spectrum, some films explore the thrill of crime. Catch Me If You Can follows Frank Abagnale, a teenager who forged checks, impersonated pilots, and outsmarted the FBI. It feels too wild to be true, yet it all really happened. Other true story movies capture the human spirit at its breaking point. 127 Hours tells the ordeal of Aaron Ralston, trapped in a canyon with his arm pinned by a boulder. His survival came with an unthinkable decision, one that still shocks audiences. The Pursuit of Happiness takes us into the life of Chris Gardner, a homeless father who refused to give up on his dreams. It's a story of hope, struggle, and perseverance that resonates worldwide. Sports films often shine with real-life inspiration. Remember the Titans shows how a newly integrated high school football team in Virginia overcame racial divides. The drama is about much more than winning games. It's about unity. Moneyball brings statistics and strategy into the spotlight. Billy Beane's unconventional approach changed baseball forever. Sometimes true story films dive into war and conflict. Hacksaw Ridge tells the incredible journey of Desmond Doss, a medic who saved dozens of lives without ever carrying a weapon. Black Hawk Down recreates a U.S. mission in Somalia that spiraled into chaos, showing the human cost of modern warfare. Biopics also bring us closer to iconic figures. Bohemian Rhapsody captures the life of Freddie Mercury and the rise of Queen, blending music with personal struggle. The Social Network dramatizes the creation of Facebook, showing ambition, betrayal, and the digital revolution that followed. Some true story films explore survival against nature. Into the Wild follows Christopher McCandless, who left behind modern life to live in the Alaskan wilderness. Everest recreates one of the deadliest climbing disasters, reminding us how unforgiving nature can be. Others tackle justice and determination. Erin Brockovich tells the story of an ordinary woman uncovering a massive environmental scandal, proving one voice can challenge giants. Zodiac digs into one of America's most chilling unsolved mysteries, the hunt for the Zodiac killer. Goodfellas immerses us in the world of organized crime through the life of mobster Henry Hill, with brutal honesty. Even horror sometimes draws from reality. The Conjuring, though dramatized, is rooted in the case files of real paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. That's what makes it even scarier, the idea that it could be real. So why do these films matter so much? Because they blur the line between cinema and life. They inspire us by showing how ordinary people achieved extraordinary things. They shock us by recreating tragedies and crimes that truly happened. They connect us to history, to culture, and to raw human experience. Yes, Hollywood often changes details. Characters are combined, timelines are shortened, and dialogue is invented. But at the core, the emotions remain authentic. For viewers, that authenticity is what makes them unforgettable. When you watch a true story movie, you're not just entertained. You're witnessing a piece of real life brought to the screen. And sometimes reality is far more powerful than anything fiction could imagine.